Hi Virgo, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, welcome to another Virgo Tarot reading. Virgo Love Tarot reading, Virgo Love Reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Virgo Love Messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energies coming in, Virgo. It's the Six of Wands and the Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups energy, Mars and Scorpio. There's an apology here. It's coming with the Six of Wands. Jupiter and Leo. You've been wanting to hear this apology. What has been keeping somebody from making it? If you can see them, look at these cameras. If you can see them, the chances are that you're hearing this most likely at an event. Could be anything really, from a concert, a play. It's going to be really specific, but it's something that you've been wanting to hear, and it's something they really want to tell you. Why is this person apologizing? I kind of feel like hoping you'll accept it. What is it about? I'm not always privy to all the details, but there's clearly something here. This is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know and or don't see coming. As you can see, the Five of Wands in reverse just made its way down. Yeah, this is somebody who's getting over some ego, I feel like, to apologize to you. They want to work this out. That's really clear, getting out of this Five of Wands in reverse and going into that Six of Wands, which we already saw. What went on? You know, I'm not always privy to all the details, but it's clear there is an apology. Everything, almost everything that you want to know is in the video description, including all the playlists, Virgo. You'll also find them here at the Tarot Closet on the channel and more. Take some time if you haven't to see what's down there. Thank you again. Let's continue on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Virgo. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yep. Somebody was... Okay, it's time. Somebody was in ego. They were not in higher self. They were behaving badly. So they want to apologize. Do they want more? Do they want to actually work it out? Or do they just want to apologize? It's just really clear that this is somebody who's been in ego. Look, it's higher self in reverse. I want to show you. And it really is playing a huge part in why things are where they are now and why there's even an apology. You could know that you're going to see them. Probably are. Maybe you don't know. And it's not necessarily going to be in person if you normally would not see this person in person. Synchronicity is here, but like things lining up for that, the timing. Yeah, somebody here, oh my gosh, totally, I don't know, mess things up is the word that I want to say. I do feel like it's, yeah, King of Swords in reverse and higher self. Gosh. And Ace of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, and Mercury energy. Somebody was not honest. Somebody made a, gosh, like some poor judgment energy here is strong. It led to, I want to say, or it played a really big part in why either communication's wonky and broken up, or you're not talking at all, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. The Magician is also, oh, that's yours, is also in reverse. No, this is yours. The Hermit is here in reverse. Wow. That's yours. Yes, somebody needs to make this right. Look, it's Justice in the upright. Getting the confidence literally here to make the call, send the message. It is super clear. Page of Swords in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Getting out of their ego, the Death card in reverse. Look at this, stagnation. And the stagnation is connecting to the Hermit in reverse, which, by the way, is your energy. And it's a really strong validation of super wonky communication, or for a lot of you, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's the stagnation around that. Like you're kind of like, you know, wait a minute, not sure, not wanting to be hurt, because there is disappointment. For sure, being let down. Ace of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So whether you had made plans to take things further, or just even like somebody revealing something, I mean, it's disappointing, you know, and it's kind of why things are here. The Hermit is in reverse. It's really a separation for me. And this person, the stagnancy, being in their ego, not getting out of it. That's what's been going on. It's like time here. And what happened? The Magician is in reverse. I'm not always privy to all the details, but you're in this energy, Virgo, as well as Gemini. And it really is like wasting all the potential and all the resources, because the Magician has access to them all: water, air, earth, and fire, and can make it happen, you know. Also, by the way, connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do. Moving into that energy, the throat chakra, I speak. Not the case here. So somebody does need to make this right. Justice is here. It's right here with synchronicity, and it's time. And that's been really clear, really, really super clear from the beginning of your reading, that it's somebody who has an apology to make. And that you're either going to see them and get that apology in person. And here, as I'm bringing that message that came in, it's back. 5 of Cups in reverse. Super clear. Speaking of which, has there been some lack of clarity about next level, or where you were, or where you were heading, or feelings? Because look at the cloudy window. Yeah. So it's just really clear that the communication is wonky, you know, like a break in the communication. And for a lot of you, it's no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Their apology is just really super clear. They've been having trouble making it. They've been in their ego. It's just not even a question. And that's sort of like thinking they were right about something. So I do feel like there have been some power struggles. There is a wake-up energy here. There's very strong Strength card, Judgment energy coming in. Even the Devil, hear me out, in reverse. The 3 of Pentacles, Mars, and Capricorn energy. It's like coming together kind of energy, you know? And it really is a conversation, a message, an apology that you should have gotten a long time ago, is what it feels like. It's been really super stagnant. Yeah, Queen of Cups is here. Cancer energy. It's healing. I like that a lot. So it's also an energy that I feel like it's a sincere energy, and it's about time. The Lover's card is here. Yeah, it's between you and this person. There is love here. What's been going on feels complicated, and I'm not privy to all the details. But I will tell you what is also here is that it's time to make a decision. Like the 2 of you. Gemini energy. Venus, the planet of love, and that's Archangel Raphael. That's Archangel Raphael, and the angel for healing what is broken. Connected also to the heart chakra, but moving into the throat chakra. I love, I speak. I love you. I'm sorry. I know I behaved badly. I really just messed it up. You know, like where you were heading, it just kind of like something stopped. Clearly, it's just not even a question for me. The bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The energy around this for me is like, this is what I really want to do. I want to make this right. I need to make this right. Because it's somebody who's been writing messages and not sending them, who's been in their head, like thinking about them, but not putting them out there. Maybe even writing and maybe even doing that, but then deleting them, Just really clear. I also want to validate here if part of what has been going on or it's connected to this person. It could also be you have been some kind of legal issues. That does clearly come through. And obviously that can include third parties in the way of people, but it can be around money and jobs as well. So, that's what that is. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And here it is. Look, it's the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this is ego. I tell you what, it's pretty strong here today. It's a lot of ego. Immaturity, not getting their way or something here. Divine masculine energy, Mars and Aries. In this reversal, they're holding on to the yin yang energy. It's putting that in reverse. That's an imbalance. And the Emperor is connected to the root chakra. And if somebody's not balanced and grounded, if you're not grounded, you're just kind of like, you're doing things like you do in the Magician in reverse, kind of not doing things you should be doing and doing other things you shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? Really clear. 10 of Cups is here. Wow. By the way, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's your energy, Virgo. It's the Sun in Virgo. So it's the reversal energy. And it's interesting because it's like here in synchronicity, your overall energy, as you can see. Luminary, revealing, a new cycle. It really is a validation for me of the long delay in anything being worked out and hearing anything. It's a validation of things not being worked out and you sick of waiting. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's Venus and Taurus energy. It's like one foot in, 1 foot out, maybe 2 feet out. But waiting. It's like waiting energy. Waiting for this apology. Waiting for more. What is the apology about again? What is that connecting to? Super specific. There are some clues here. It is heavy on ego. I am feeling this energy that there might be some kind of vices around, what are vices around money, other things. It's going to be really specific, but it did affect the connection, and it's definitely what the apology that they're trying to make is really clear, what it's about. It's been coming through quite strong. Yeah, it definitely could be money. Look, we went from the 3 of Pentacles into the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's the Sun in Capricorn. It's the Sun again in reverse. I'm wondering, too, if there's been legal stuff and money, something to do with a job. There is third-party energy. It can be a person, but it can also be around money and a job. Somebody was, just not really thinking clearly in terms of decisions and money and just sort of lost a lot of things, actually, in the process. The 6 of Wands is back, and now it's in reverse. And that's because it's literal where we are here in terms of the lack of communication and the writing of messages, not sending them, being in their head. It's, oh my gosh. The last 2 tarot coming in is the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So literal around getting over shadow, ego, and fear and apologizing, getting the courage. Really super, super strong. Yeah. Here we go. Do we have one? We have 2 kings. And to communicate, that's the thing. We have 2 of the 4 under the Emperor, which we have here, in reverse. And the King of Swords is in reverse. The King of Wands is in the upright, and that's literal around the courage to make this apology, to break the silence, to get out of no contact, to make things right. Justice. Oracle, I'm not reading it in reverse. Let's see what else is coming through. The bottom of the deck. New life, new beginning, comes to a 3, timing, beginning, middle, end. Life, death, rebirth. It's been there's a lot of stagnancy here. So yeah, it's a new cycle. It's literally time, look, synchronicity, new life. There's like a wake-up energy in that. That does connect for you as well, of course. Because the Ten of Cups is here, by the way. And that connects to kind of whatever happened here, but it is a new cycle, and there is an energy around that of love and, family and happiness, even support. So do I feel like somebody's coming in here, Lover's card, Ten of Cups, King of Wands, synchronicity with some kind of major offer? It doesn't feel like a major offer as much as it feels like it's still on the table, the possibilities, but it's really clear that stuff went on and that there's a long-awaited apology and the communication is either not happening at all or it's wonky. But that's also there for you. Synchronicity, new life, Ten of Cups. Yeah. And this Lover's card energy, there is a decision, I feel. So does that include the possibility of where things are going? Of course. You have free will. Your person has free will. The future is not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. Building blocks. It's almost like, are we rebuilding this? Have you been waiting here for that? Or were you? That Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's like I'm sick of waiting. It's right here with the Lover's card, and look where it is. There's stuff flying around here. So it's like when you're at a construction site and you're building something, if things are falling down and it's not built securely, then there's little things even can sometimes take it down, or even bigger things. Bad weather, injury, somebody not showing up prepared, running out of money, and they lock up the fence, But somebody's still here building blocks, and it is coming to a 10. It's deducing to a 1. And that's a new cycle. So it's like, are we repairing this? It's almost like you're still kind of here. Look, it's right next to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse where it went. And the Lover's card. I love you, but there is a decision to make. Higher power. So there is soulmate energy in that Lover's card. If you're on a twin flame journey, it's going to be really specific. Timing, all of that is here. If it's for you, it's for you. If it is, by the way, there are twin flame readings, so you might want to check them out. They're not for everybody. This higher power energy, the spiritual connection, but also just that energy of manifesting and spirituality and connecting to the crown chakra. Waking up, seeing things, understanding things. Milk and honey is here. And wow, okay, here we go. TikTok, and here with orphaned. This is really a strong energy that I've been feeling of waiting. Because this is what the apology is around, that Five of Cups coming back in. I want to validate too, if somebody here was choosing work or had an issue with money, and that's part of it, that's also part of the apology. We can have an overworking kind of energy with both the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse, like the realization, what the apology is about. Obviously something went on here, so it's going to be very specific for you. But this orphaned energy, again, look, it's a 5, so it's around what changed. It's around some conflicting energy. There's even somebody here in what looks like a wedding dress. Now that's really super specific, but should that be the case, if that was somewhere you were heading on this journey together, because there is a disappointment in the Ace of Cups, and that could have been around a marriage proposal that you were waiting for, or something you were hoping they were ready for. So TikTok, again, obviously timing, divine number, divine timing, beginning, middle, end. Life, death, rebirth, getting out of the stagnation. It's like putting it in the hands of the divine. Have you already done that? Like, this is where it is. This is maybe for some of you, yeah, like getting this person making this right and making this decision, which could, of course, include you deciding to move on. That's so specific for you. But it is literally time to have this conversation. Look, even the hot air balloon, it's like rising above conflicting energy, getting a better perspective as time has passed. It's like hangman energy. And it's kind of like still being there and getting out of it, as the death card is in reverse, and that's where you go when you get out of the hangman. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck, we met for a reason. Fate and destiny. It's right here, liquid synchronicity too. I heard our song today. There's some triggering energy, I gotta say, around this person. I want to be honest. Our meeting was no accident. I know we met for a reason. I want to talk again. That's really strong. It's been a very strong energy here today. I was triggered, and we just talked about the triggering energy. It's kind of like connected to orphans. So somebody running from feelings, running from commitment plans, plans around the relationship. Milk and honey was just here underneath. How did I miss that? Oh gosh. This rainbow of hope in there. It's a healing energy that's here. An elephant is connected. An elephant's a Taurus, by the way. And, you know, they can push through obstacles. The trunk is up. It's like new beginnings. It's a positive energy, this hope. You go into a rainbow after the rain, you know. So what, definitely I gotta say, there might have been and still be some crying that's been going on, you know. But I really like this healing energy of when this decision, wherever it's taking you, there is a new cycle, a new life here. And I like this a lot. It's very hopeful. It's like after the storm. After, yeah, the storm comes the rainbow. I need you to know this now. I want to be honest. I regret how I left things. Here with the Lover's higher power. It's also the Five of Cups energy. I think of you 24/7. I made a bad decision, yes. That's been really clear. But I am waking up. That's also been an energy that I've been feeling. There's a really super big apology in this wake up, first of all. It's connected to the crown chakra, I know. The self-awareness. Yeah, self-actualization. And that's Archangel Gabriel, who specifically is connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. And the throat chakra, I speak. And Archangel Gabriel is specifically connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. And the third eye chakra, I see. The self-awareness. I know what I did. I know what I need to do. Maybe that changes something for you. There's a decision to be made. What can I say? The Lover's card, synchronicity, the Ten of Cups is here. Milk and honey. New life. Building blocks, together or apart. Your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self. Emotional. In emotional, well, I like that it's connecting with how the apology's been coming in, because it is feeling really sincere, but it does feel like there's been crying, and there might still be some, because it does feel emotional, like what's being said, what's being heard, and decisions that are being made. Beautiful Virgo, that is your reading today. It's been my honor channeling for you. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I sure appreciate it. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.